Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Here in DA, take it away.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said, "It was rough. Think about what I went through and how it prepared me to be a better man."
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Chicago. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And right now for Philadelphia, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, Tatum out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Murray. And it's Thibault in at the 2. Kicks it to Tatum. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
It's all in by the Bulls. And, guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Embiid against Vucevic. Murray dishes to Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
You think that Embiid would always go inside, but with his stroke, the mid-range is a good option too.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Vucevic, a screen on Tatum. Here's DeRozan. Good on the 13-footer.
Guys, you remember when DeMar DeRozan first came into the league? He was just really a raw athlete. Now he's a finely tuned offensive juggernaut.
Murray looking around. Pass to Embiid. Outside for Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Here's Levine, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's his second.
And bringing the fight there. Levine, fearless. Creating contact with the potential +1.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
at the top of the key, Embiid. Murray against Ball. Here's Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
And Vucevic gets to DeRozan. Puts one up from 19, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Murray finds Thibault. Embiid inside. Guarded by Levine. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
That's a nice soft touch from Embiid. Well, he's so smooth for a guy of his size. Scoring inside for him looks effortless.
Takes it from 10. DeRozan passes the ball. Back to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Ball. And again, no good by Chicago. The 76ers lead. Pass to Embiid. Vucevic with the rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Levine. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time.
DeJounte Murray.
That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And the 76ers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Williams' shot is off. The 76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Tatum. That shot off the mark. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Tatum on the wing. He kicks to Murray. Count that bucket.
I'll tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
All right, fans, it's T-shirt time. We got free shirts. Who wants them? Make the noise. All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers and Embiid.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Jackson. And Maxey subbed in for DeJounte Murray. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Patrick Williams. Whitey's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
White against Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. Outside, White. Back to Levine. And it's sent back by Isaac. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Looking now at some numbers for White. How he did last season. He put up about 15 points a game last season. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boom for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
This is his first free throw of the game. Clark, in evaluating Alex Caruso, what a gritty player. Does all the little things that make such a difference in a game.
Kevin, I'm actually surprised at how well he's done as an NBA player. I covered him in college, and I loved him. Liked his work ethic, his size, but I didn't see him becoming what he's become. And it's a credit to his work ethic and to his basketball instincts.
Tatum down low. Wide on him. Shoots a fader, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Grant misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. 76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Maxey passes to Isaac. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Zach LaVine.
And while he's dealt with injuries, I still have enjoyed watching the growth of Jonathan Isaac. A guy entered the league. Everyone knew he could be a shot blocker, but he does so much more defensively.
You know, Greg, you got to agree the defense isn't the only area where Jonathan Isaac has improved.
And no question, Kevin, his offense has developed as well. He's becoming a more confident scorer, steadily increasing his output on that end.
Here's Caruso. Kick out to LaVine. And again, Chicago. No good. The 76ers shooting an impressive 60% early. Isaac against Bradley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Isaac passes to Maxey. Stolen away. 1:49 left in the first quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Green. In the corner, it's LaVine. Nailed from three-point land. LaVine's got 9. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Chicago?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Niang passes to Tatum. 4 on the clock. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for your Sixers.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
And your Sixers and
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Isaac.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Zach LaVine. Last season, he played outstanding, 7th in scoring, and he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. And that one's good, Caruso.
Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely. The pass to Niang. Tatum down low. Guarded by LaVine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Jason Tatum.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Bradley. Lays it up off the glass. Bradley's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Boy, LaVine's playmaking understated. He can do it when he wants to, though.
Robinson passes to Tatum. Here's Maxey. to Tatum. Here's the screen. He takes it in, and it goes down 2 points. Tatum's got 9.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Green in the post. Bradley, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Philadelphia 76ers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need.
I think I need to.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
The aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
We've got Joel Embiid actually out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Niang in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to DeRozan. Kicks it to Vucevic. Ball surveying the defense. Here's White. And Thybulle sends it back. Here's Williams. Missed it, even after all those chances. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Ball. Embiid against Vucevic. Right side Robinson. Maxey passes to Embiid. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Robinson passes to Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic. And it's Embiid scoring on a gorgeous play. Embiid's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. Clark, you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs in the league.
Here's Vucevic. Misses the 3. The 76ers leading by 6. Now, here's Maxey. No points in the game yet for him. Driving inside.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The dish to DeRozan. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle.
Matisse.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Vucevic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Establish his position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
To the left wing. Maxey passes to Robinson. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Outside, White. Fires at the elbow. Nice jump shot. Good. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Jonathan Isaac. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Tatum comes in for Maxey. The 76ers leading by 6. Murray the pass to Robinson. Inside, here's Isaac. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
I think you got to keep Isaac from getting in the paint. Once he's established position there, the defense is toasted up.
Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Vucevic a screen on Robinson. And it's White missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Gray, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes, different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Patrick Williams. Zach LaVine's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kobe White. Green against Isaac. LaVine sets the screen for Green. Back to Bradley to the right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Caruso. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Philadelphia leading by 11. Murray with it. 23 points for him the last game against Portland.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Here's Embiid in the corner. Tatum with it. Over LaVine. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Embiid. Tatum's got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia. The Bulls shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Bradley a screen on Tatum. And stolen by Murray. Tatum at the elbow. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Levine, a screen on Robinson. Poke loose, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Thursday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls. And stolen by Murray. Down low, poked away. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Embiid. Murray outside. Here's Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Levine dishes the ball to the wing right side. And there's the drive, and it's sent back by Isaac.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside Robinson, on deep. Rebound by the Bulls. 1:46 left in the first half. To the inside, Bradley, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Count it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have
no problems knocking that one down.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hands.
Isaac with a screen for Murray. Outside for Robinson. This one for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Bulls trail by 18. Passes to Levine. Bradley is screen on Tatum. Levine with it. Robinson picks him up, and Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Ball against Robinson. For the screen on Levine. Tatum kicks to Isaac. Clock at 6. Off target with his 3. Oh, Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the 2nd quarter. Levine can't hit.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And so it's Philadelphia holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away.
Hey there. Lighting up the scoreboard. I bet you wish you had that feeling, AJ. Even just once.
Oh, I love that action.
I know you wanted that. His teammates are going to him over and over, and for good reason. He's in the zone, and that's a special feeling.
Now let's go ahead and recognize the Player of the Month award recipients. Out in the East, Joel Embiid.
The big man, Joel Embiid. Just so patient with his moves and decision-making now. His combination of size and feet work are incredible. He has that Akeem Olajuwon gene. Looking for him to win this award many more times to come.
And that's our halftime show, thanks to the Big Diesel.
Well, thank you, Gomer pal.
Well, does that make me the sergeant? I got to get the order around here, Ernie.
Shaq, where were you going with Gomer Pyle?
I don't know, Ernie. Is that a good accent or not? Probably not.
Shazam, Shazam!
That's a good one.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So the Bulls 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And it's Vucevic missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Embiid, the pass to Thibault. Vucevic against Embiid. Murray finds Embiid. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Tatum against DeRozan. Left side, Tatum. Shoots over DeRozan. Tatum, no good. Bulls trail by 18. Ball dishes to Vucevic. Ball against Murray. A wide open look here for Vucevic. Another miss by Vucevic.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball, the pass to Levine. Williams, a screen on Tatum. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Jason Tatum. Coming off a terrific season, putting up about 26 points per, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. Levine against Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
You know, they give him the ball and let him quarterback the pick and roll, which speaks, I think, to how confident they are in Murray, guys.
Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Levine against Tatum. Vucevic a screen on Tatum. For 3, Levine. And again, Chicago. No good. To the paint. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
It's on Zach Levine.
And Tatum is really good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
The 76ers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
DeRozan finds Vucevic. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. DeRozan passes to Levine. 5 on the clock. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. And yes, it's good. Levine's got 11 points.
Nice work that time by Levine. Using his length, he can do damage in there.
White against Murray. goes, and it's Murray with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Isaac trying to break free. Murray, good. He's got 10.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Now here's DeRozan. Defended by Thibault. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Isaac. And the layup's good off the glass. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the 76ers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim. As they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
For a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Isaac. Robinson's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey's subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And Chicago also making a switch. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Levine. And it's White missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And DeRozan kicks to Caruso. 6 to shoot. Outside, White. DeRozan a screen on Robinson. And it's White missing.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Here's Tatum. That one goes. Count it. Tatum's got 25 points in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. On the wing, Williams. To end the run. And no good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The 76ers making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. Then for the Bulls, Tony Bradley comes in for Vucevic, and it's Green in for Williams. Robinson for 3. Caruso grabs the miss. And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the triple. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Robinson passes to Niang. Pass to Maxey. Great tee that time from Green.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. White looking around. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, you throw it his way and DeRozan is going to capitalize. When he takes off, he's looking to throw it down with no hesitation.
Here's the pass to Isaac. Here's Maxey. That one wide left. The Bulls shooting struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. Green dishes to DeRozan. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 6.
Boy, DeRozan comfortable and confident from that area.
Murray's checked in for Maxey. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Chicago. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. And Murray, here we go. Misses in close. Well, the Bulls shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Ball gets to DeRozan. Pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Ball with a wide-open look. Off target from outside. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And they double up Murray. Passes it to Niang. Isaac down low. DeRozan defending. They could use a bucket. And it's laid in by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, I admire how Isaac fights through the contact there, man. Grit and grind on display. Not letting the defense tie him down on these shots.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
54 seconds left in the third. Niang passes to Gafford. And they double up Murray. Pass to Niang. Now here's Gafford. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's the 3, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. .35 seconds left in the third. Ball against Robinson. Now here's Ball. Guarded closer. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
Ball against Murray. There's the triple. Isaac misses. And so it's Philadelphia cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
It's not going to be easy. We've got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. A lot of time. Keep battling.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Philadelphia. They've got Robinson. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Niang in at the power forward position. The Bulls shooting under 40% all in all for the game. It's tipped. And White kicks the ball. Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. Here's Vucevic. 3-pointers off the mark.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
The pass to Embiid. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Levine against Robinson. Levine passes to Williams. Here's Vucevic, 18 feet out. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the middle, here's Niang. Excellent D there from Williams.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's Vucevic missing. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Niang passes to Maxey. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from. That's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Pass to Embiid. He's off on that one. 18 that time from Vucevic. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Johnson's checked in for Vucevic. Derek Jones comes in for Patrick Williams. Troy Brown's checked in for Kobe White. And it's Matt Thomas in for Ball. Thomas finds Brown. Outside, Levine. Passes it to Jones. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Jr. That's his first personal foul.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
To the paint, here's Niang. Banked in off the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Thomas dishes to Brown. Levine for three. And the Bulls with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Three-pointer. Maxey, no good.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Thomas kicks to Jones. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth. And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Philadelphia.
And the 76ers call time here.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derek Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016, he's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions. And boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Green kicks to Thomas. Inside. Here's Bradley. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. He lays it in.
Tony Bradley.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Murray finds Isaac. Embiid against Bradley. On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Embiid. Back to Isaac, and he banks in the layup. Derek Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
And the shot is good. Bradley's got 4 this quarter. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 15-6 run. To the inside. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Jason Tatum with the assist.
Here's Thomas. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lengths at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. Robinson left side. Fires the 3. DeRozan with the rebound. Chicago has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Caruso, the pass to Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. DeRozan scanning the floor. Count it from 12.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Philadelphia.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Joel Embiid.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. On the wing, Levine launches a 3. Here's Bradley, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And here's Maxey. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, in the past, you've had some critics, and you haven't run away from that. So what are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.